What's up guys, it's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today I pretty much have like a discussion type video about a couple topics. Not really a Q&A because I did a Q&A not too long ago, so I decided not to do a Q&A video, but this is more just like a couple topics that I wanted to talk about that have been asked in the past, but like I said, it's not really a Q&A where I try to shoot off as many answers to questions that I get. But before I do that, quickly, of course, I have to give my first impressions on the full gameplay that we got for Black Manta, and man, does this character look amazing. I gotta say, he is definitely my most anticipated DLC character to play when I saw their Watchtower stream, and I think he might have the most fun gameplay out of any DLC character for sure. Sub-Zero was fun, of course. Starfire, I love her animations, I love the way she looks. At some points she isn't that fun, at some points depending on how you decide to play as her. You know, of course, her keep away is pretty strong. Sub-Zero hide behind the ice clone is very strong as well. Red Hood, you could definitely play him offensively, but there's only a couple limited things you can do with him. So Black Manta coming along, not only having like really good buttons, it looks like he has really good range, really good buttons, really good up close game, but he has the rocket launchers that shoot through his shoulder cannons. Really reminds me of the up missiles for Sector, which you guys will probably get a taste of why I like this character so much, because he does resemble a lot of things that Sector is in Mortal Kombat, and you guys know Sector is actually my favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time. So watching this gameplay live made me very, very happy. So he has the up rockets. One is the normal one, and then if you meter burn it, two come out and it launches your opponent. The second one launches your opponent if your opponent gets hit for a full combo. Not only that, but two of the moves that were at the top of my list of praying to the Netherrealm gods that were not gear abilities tied to gear that you have to, or epic ability that you have to earn, or not really earn, just I guess get very lucky and get, were the jetpack, the float, and the teleport. And I am so happy that not only one, which I thought his jetpack was going to be his trait, which ended up being the case, but the teleport is not a gear ability, guys. The teleport is not a gear ability. How awesome is that? Because that was the #1 move that I think a lot of people saw in that trailer, and they're like, please, we need more characters to get around zoning a lot easier than just having Supergirl's teleport. Or, other characters have teleports like Scarecrow, but they suck. Even Swamp Thing has like a ability where he could teleport. That just sucks as well. So having what looks like to be very fast teleport that if you meter burn it, you could get a full combo. Oh, it's so beautiful. And as soon as I saw them do that specific move, I went crazy, because like I said, that was my #1 move of wishing, oh man, if this is a gear ability move, it's gonna really suck, because not only is it a way around zoning, but it could potentially be a little bit more of a complement to his the rest of his game, like his rocket launchers and his hover. Not only that, of course, but I really wanted the teleport because it looks like Sector's teleport, where he goes underground and comes up, uppercuts your balls, and you could get a full combo. So not only could you extend combos via the rockets, meter burn back threes, forward threes, of course, but you also have that teleport, and if you meter burn it, you get a full combo. So I'm really happy with his gameplay. Like, I'm beyond happy. I can't wait to play this character. He really impressed me in the trailer, and he did not disappoint one bit with the gameplay that I saw during this week's Watchtower. Not only that, but of course his gear looks amazing. He looks like he has some of the best gear. You could actually change his freaking helmet to not look like the Black Manta helmet, which is what I wanted. because I really don't like the helmet too much. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like the helmet too much, the Black Manta helmet. So there were two different helmets that they showed off that looked nothing like the normal Black Manta helmet. So I'm very, very happy about that. I can't wait. I can't really praise Black Manta more than I already am. Like all I want is for him to come out, and we're only a couple days away, so I'm happy about that. Definitely expect a lot of Black Manta coverage. I'm streaming him the night that he is released, which is probably going to be Monday night on Xbox One. So definitely follow the Twitch channel if you want to, you know, watch some Black Manta live. So now that we got that out of the way, let me quickly talk about these two. Not quickly, I kind of want to, you know, talk about these two topics. Number one is what's up with the PC port of Injustice 2? Like, that's like the big elephant in the room that no one wants to address. Where is the PC version of Injustice 2? There's a lot of people who only play PC games that want to play Injustice 2, whether they're fans of fighting games or they're fans of the DC characters. They want to play Injustice 2, but they don't have a console. They just play on PC. Where is the PC port? Now, I really don't have an answer to this other than what we know of so far. So let me quickly read to you guys this that came out a while ago. I didn't even know this was a thing. But Q-Lock, which is the company that helped port Mortal Kombat XL, went in there, dug in there, and you know, corrected a lot of the mistakes and made the PC version of Mortal Kombat XL very, very good. I didn't have a PC at the time, so I couldn't actually test it out for myself. Of course, whenever Injustice 2 does come out on PC, I'm getting that on PC as well. Hopefully, you know, there's a lot of different mods and stuff like that. That's one of the best things about PC games. There's custom mods that you could have for different characters. So Q-Lock went in on Mortal Kombat X PC port, which was a total disaster. They sold so many copies for PC, and they just abandoned the PC. It was a huge, huge controversy back in 2015 when they pretty much abandoned the support. So what I assume happened was NetherRealm didn't want to go through that again if they weren't going to be sure that their PC port was going to be really good. So that's why they never mentioned a PC port. They never announced anything about PC. They haven't talked about the PC at all for Injustice 2 because they don't want that same really bad controversy that happened. It actually hurt Mortal Kombat X a lot because of that controversy, deservedly so. So I think that's the reason why nothing has been mentioned so far about a PC port. But Q-Lock is actually not currently working for NetherRealm, and it's not because they're on bad terms or anything. It's just like WB has not contacted them to make a PC port for Injustice 2. So this came directly from a Q-Lock employee responding to a fan who, you know, sent them an email or maybe a tweet about this. And this is a direct quote from someone who works at Q-Lock. Thank you for this kind message. I am afraid we're not in the position to decide on such things or suggest anything, but thank you again for your support and kind words to the Q-Lock team. Now, what the fan pretty much asked is if Q-Lock could ask for permission to do a Injustice 2 port for PC, and of course he said, you know, they're not in the position to do any of that stuff. And then he said, I will contact you directly as soon as I have any news or info to share for the community, because of course they want to work on it. You know, they would do a really good job. I don't know why NetherRealm and WB wouldn't hire them again, considering the overwhelmingly positive feedback that the Q-Lock PC port got for Mortal Kombat XL. Everyone who played it had great things to say about the PC port. And the thing that really sucked about when they decided to do this is NetherRealm decided to release the really good PC port a year after Mortal Kombat X came out. So the fans that originally bought, I think it was 500,000 units sold for the PC port, something crazy like that. So everyone who really wanted to play MKX on PC pretty much said, all right, if you guys aren't going to support the game, we're not going to play it. So a year later, the PC community on MKX was dead. You couldn't find a game on PC. So the same thing might end up happening to Injustice 2 if it ends up getting a PC port. I really hope it does happen because, of course, I feel bad for the guys who only play on PC, guys and gals who only play on PC, and they want to play Injustice 2 and can't. So that's all I have to say about that. I feel really bad that the PC guys don't have a port, but at least NetherRealm didn't like shoot themselves in the foot and say something about it and then not follow up on their word. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's been said because they specifically don't want to get into the same trouble again where they promise something and they can't deliver. So any new information about a PC port, any like details at all, of course I'll keep you guys updated, but that's what I wanted to talk about as far as the PC port, because I have been getting asked that quite a bit since Injustice 2 came out. And, you know, straight from the horse's mouth, Q-Lock, the guys who did a really good job with the Mortal Kombat XL port, said that, you know, they are not in the position to, you know, do anything at the moment, and whenever they hear good news, we'll hear good news. So looking forward to that if it does happen. All right, so the final topic that I want to talk about here is the variation system versus the gear system for MK11. Now this is an MK11 topic. It's not an Injustice topic. So if you guys want to join me in the MK11 topic, you know, go right ahead. What would I prefer? Of course, the best, absolute greatest, best case scenario would be for the gear system and everything to be included into MKXL variation system and the gear system. But then there's that question that I ask myself is, do I really want a variation system in Mortal Kombat 11? And that's the answer that I cannot really 100% answer with confidence, because I did like the variation system in MKX, but sometimes I found myself wishing that I had something specific from another variation as like a full character, a complete character, instead of having to pick, you know, something specific in that variation that I really like. But then again, if everything was combined into one character, it might be a little bit broken for multiple characters. Just imagine Triborg being one character, you know what I mean? Or Sub-Zero being one character, or Scorpion being one character, having run cancels and having the range of ninjutsu. Oh my god, that would be crazy. Same thing with like Predator, Jason. Every single character would be ridiculously overpowered if they had all three variations into one. So it worked for Mortal Kombat X. I really don't think they're going to bring it back for Mortal Kombat 11, because NetherRealm's been known to do something like really amazing for that specific game and then not bring it back for the future games. Because, you know, quote from Ed Boon, they like to up the ante. You know, they like to do something better and something new for every one of their fighting games, and they've hold true. You know, Injustice had the stage transitions, you know, stuff like that. They had a lot of different things in that game that were introduced. You know, Mortal Kombat X had the variation system, that was huge. Injustice 2 with the gear system, that's huge for this game. And then Mortal Kombat 11, I'm sure they're going to come up with something new. But of course, would I like to see the gear system return in Mortal Kombat 11? Hell yeah. It would be awesome. Like, I really like the gear system in Injustice 2. It's one of my favorite things to do, to get that one piece of gear that I wanted for weeks and months and get it in a mother box drop, or just a drop after playing a match, and I'm like, oh my god, I finally got this piece of gear. It would be awesome to have in Mortal Kombat 11, and we wouldn't have to rely on, you know, one costume or like a costume pack DLC like we did for MKX, where we got, you know, just different costumes as DLC. We could get that in the gear system. Throughout the history of Mortal Kombat since MK1, they have all that time to work with and all those costumes to work with that they could fit into a gear system for MK11. So, you know, if I had to choose one variation system or a gear system to make it into MK11, I would definitely pick the gear system, because I'm not even sure if I want the variation system to come back in MK11. I'll have to really think about it, and the closer we get to, you know, maybe MK11 news coming out, stuff like that. I'll come back to this topic of, do I really want variations in MK11? And we'll have that topic when it comes out. So that is going to be the end of today's video. Let me know what you guys think about these topics: the PC version for Injustice 2, MK11 variation system. Would you guys like the variation system in MK11, or would you just like to have that one character with many things included, like in MK9, just have the base character? And would you like to have the gear system in MK11? I'm sure a lot of you guys will say yeah, because the gear system is amazing. So that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hope you guys give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. What's going on? It's Super here, and thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys subscribed if you are not already. Also, check out any of these videos linked at the top. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.